And hey everybody, just before we get this video started, once again I would like everybody to leave their comments or questions as replies to myself through my personal channel, Doc and Hallett. That works so much better. Everything is able to just be streamlined, everything running through my personal email instead of our comic book community email. And that way I'll be able to get all the answers and questions. I won't miss any, and I will be able to answer them much quicker. So please leave all comments and questions as replies to Doc and Howlett, and please thumbs up that message so that it stays at the top of the list so nobody has to search for it to leave that reply. Thank you very much, you guys, and so now here's a video of the X-Men 21 first appearance of Hellboy. Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I'm going to show you guys a quick look through X-Men 21, which is the first full appearance of Hellboy, and there were some other minor appearances before this, but I'll get into that some other time. But yeah, this is the first full and color appearance of Hellboy. So John Byrne's X-Men, issue number 21. And hopefully I can get through this because my batteries are dying. So, great cover by Mike Mignola. Great colors. Love his artwork. And same thing on the back, but you know, without all the titles and anything, so you can see the artwork in its full glory. Okay, so as you see, this was by Mike Mignola in '93. So, since this is issue number 21, I'm not sure what's all going on in X-Men. I've never really read any. I've never have read any other issues. So, anyways, the X-Men have been blamed for something they haven't done, and now they're on the run and hiding with some other people underground that have taken them in. So, these first few pages is one of the X-Men reading the Bible, and of course in his mind he's using characters and people he already knows to, you know, display, you know, his thinking, how it comes out in his mind is all these people he knows. So he's reading about Jesus and when the people wanted the murderer released instead of Jesus. So this guy's supposed to be Jesus. So that's the first few pages. So here they are. Anyways, somebody who is trying to find them, the X-Men, finally finds them, and you know, all heck breaks loose. And Burns artwork, and then these two kids. I can't. Danny, somebody, and somebody else, I can't recall. But anyways, these two younger persons, they're trying to get away. They go into this other part of the tunnels that was away from everybody else. And then we flip into Mike Mignola's beautiful artwork. And so this is where the story just kind of sidetracks, deviates just for a little bit. Still goes along with the story, but it deviates a little bit for the first appearance. And so anyways, they're going to go through the tunnels, and then all of a sudden, bam, Hellboy appears. And he's telling them, run, get out of here, because this monster shows up. So Hellboy was in this other tunnel. He starts, you know, he's having a fight with this monster. But throughout the reading, like these kids are saying, well, what, that's Hellboy, but isn't he, you know, just out of a comic book? You know, how the heck is he here, kind of thing? And Hellboy seems a little confused, and, you know, he's beating up the monster, but he's like, you know, well, to me, I can't even remember what I was doing, you know, before this. I can't even, he kind of doesn't have a memory before this point in time, and I think it's kind of making fun a little bit about, you know, comic books and first appearances a little bit. You know, that I feel like I wasn't in existence before this. But also within the storyline, I think there is a gal that has a power to sort of bring things that aren't real to reality. I'm not quite sure. Anybody else is a big fan of the next men maybe can fill me in on that. But it is a neat appearance in that way. And of course he says, I'm not sure what's happening, so I'm sorry, I'm going to stay down here and not go help you with what's happening. But you know, here's the exit, go that way. Helps the kids out. But then all of a sudden the monster is back up. So he continues fighting the monster. Again, I'm just trying to go through this really quick. Sorry, because my battery's dying. But looking on YouTube, nobody else has really talked about X-Men 21. Why does it seem like a page is stuck together? There you go. And so they get out, so we're back to Byrne's artwork and back to the main story. And I think it's this gal who says, yeah, talking about Danny, and that she, yeah, right here, she goes, that she kind of had a dream, and she's talking about the kids, and she goes, and Hellboy, yeah, Hellboy was in it, in her dream, fighting one of those big monsters Mignola loves drawing so much. So in this universe, it's like Mignola's and the Hellboy universe is separate. It's just a comic book world, but somehow he was able to be pulled into this world for that one moment for his. So his first appearance wasn't actually in his own universe. So there are some questions and some interesting thoughts by many probably who own this issue. So that's pretty cool. And I think there's a backup as well. M4. I can't even remember. Ooh, there's Bum. But yeah, so that's the first full appearance, and I don't think anybody else, again, on YouTube has ever shown that before, or even really talked about it. But there you guys go. First full appearance of Hellboy.